This brother's got about 965 mixtapes. How many of them are good? Like, name me 20 good Gucci tracks. That's what I'm saying, like, brother, it's ridiculous.
New episode. Splurgeboys, Marvin Abbey, good episode, talking a lot about music, life in general still. You like this one, you lot are going to be arguing in the comments. You lot are going to be proper arguing in the comments, but yeah, more guests on the way. When I go everywhere, it's tap, 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 tap,
wow.
tap, yeah.
You know what it is? Like, when you go somewhere and they're like, yeah, no, we don't take that. It's like, yeah, but it's money though, mate. I made it and it counts. Like, this is the money I have on me right now. You're gonna take that, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You're not gonna take it. I just made this. Like,
you know the problem.
Fair and square.
When it's only let's say like when cash becomes eliminated, your accountant is going to have to be so sharp on everything, because one little slip, they're gonna be like,
well, the accountants ain't gonna be needed. It's all gonna be on the blockchain, isn't it? It's all the evidence is
for
there.
real. They're about to say to you straight away, alright, cool. Corporation tax, you made this here, just pay the 20. Don't even try and use, you know, like before where you could try and say, oh yeah, this is expense for this and expense for that. They might just say, right, you know what, we're dropping all that out. 20% is 20%.
I see them talking about something where they won't let you buy certain things. Like, so they'll say, oh yeah, like, you know, you can't buy no more fried chicken today. Like, you've had enough. That's what I'm gonna be getting.
That's another chicken wing.
Another chicken burger, yeah? Same day.
That's 12 today.
Marvin will lose his mind. This guy lives at...
Nah, I'm eating healthy now.
Wait, you live at Bow Roundabout. You know that? You know the McD's on the roundabout? Yeah. That's him.
Nah, I eat healthier now still.
You sure?
100%. One cheat day a day. I mean, one cheat.
One cheat day a day.
Wow, you see when people,
one cheat day a week, sir.
People always post them meals, yeah. You know the ones that got everything in it.
The big container.
Yeah, because it's got prawns in it. They be like, oh yeah, health thing or no meat, and it's like no health meat.
Stir fried prawns with noodles
and apple crumble
and broccoli and that.
Apple crumble made with protein powders.
Are you really training today?
Yeah. I always train 3 episodes now, man.
Do you?
You know what?
I do.
Nah, Chiso, man. You can't do the rep up on 20s and start on 20s, but that's taking
it's nice and easy work.
Well, you can't say it's a warm up rate and
that's
then
warm up
for me.
That's warm up, 100%.
Wow.
So my new thing is that's my top up day. So if I do like a second day of chest, I do like 25 on each side, and I try and do as many reps as I can. I try and do like 15, I do like 10 of them.
Mark is a gym type.
But listen, this brother's trying to run away with it. We're going on holiday, yeah. This brother is trying to run away. You know when
you're trying to run away.
No, you know when the baton. You know the man get the baton.
Prepared for the challenge. I didn't even know
about the challenge. You know the man
challenge.
get the baton. I'm running after man. I'm like, brother, pass it. He's gone. I said, alright, cool. Alright,
no, Mark, he'll be in the gym here. This guy, after his workout, in front of the mirror. Man knows the setup in your gym from your pictures now.
He's stylistic.
I know the setup in your gym from your pictures.
I'm not even biting.
Huh? You're not even biting. That's cool.
You know you go to the camera reel and they got like 17 photos, like the 70 blocks of 17 photos.
Of the same thing.
Yeah.
The same spot.
There's a little.
One day no shirt, next day hat.
I was saying to someone, yeah, there's 2 types of people in the world. There's people that do progress pics, yeah, and there's people that are just like, nah, what you did. Or you get them people that say like, oh yeah, you know that this is my first pic and it looks good already, and you're thinking, no, you just wanted to do a selfie, you know,
just to show off.
Like, yeah, starting point, and you're thinking,
that's Chiz. When Chiz weren't ready, Chiz was wearing hoodies and whatever. Man's like, yeah, I only train with hoodies, you know. Man don't train with you get me? But real gym man only train with hoodies. That's what I was hearing. Now man's final form is here. Every session is naked. Every session, bro. Every session. No, don't try it, man. Wait, get the camera on him.
Just Birkenstock.
Why not?
I had a talk with Simeon about strategy.
Yeah. Lighter in it. You're lighter in it. Let's close.
I had a talk with Simeon about strategy.
Yeah.
So, strategies, show a little bit of skin.
A little bit?
Shorts, you know, torso.
But I thank God that my man's not one of them man though that go to the gym and then they just take their... You see that man that take their job?
They pull it out.
No, they take
them man.
And they do that. And they tense the cord there, and they just got the pants on. The man said, I said, nah, come on, man. Gym ain't this important. Surely.
I'm not doing that.
Cool. Please. Cheers. The day you do that, must have follow you on every single social
I'm not doing that still. The joke thing, I see bare man in my gym, like literally after training, they go to the mirror.
Yeah, I don't get that pulling your pants down thing. I don't get it, bro. No, I get if you want. If you
Literally all angles.
if you want to pose, it's fine. But my thing is like, if you're wearing shorts, then you can pull them up a bit, show your quad, cool. But some men are wearing tracksuit bottoms. They pull the tracksuit bottoms down, brother.
There's man who don't do. There's man who don't do.
Have you seen that?
I've never seen.
If you go to a bodybuilding gym,
Yeah. I can't go to them gyms because it's just everyone just. I feel like people feel offended by how seriously I don't take the gym. Like everyone's there like you got bad energy, bro. Like they can feel my energy.
My demeanor.
Yeah. Are you using that, big man? Are you using that? No,
Tyron be vaping in between sets. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, to be fair, he's got a better this round, this go round. But he was definitely a scroller. He's just on the machine, sitting on the machine.
We see doing Instagram on the machine.
But I just can't get over some of the way some of the girls' outfits are designed, bro. We
see the scrunch leggings.
But no, they've got the new pants here that they've been out for about 3-4 years now, but they like ride all the way up into
they call the scrunch leggings.
Bro,
The
it's
cheeks.
Scrunch up. Yeah. Right into the bum.
Let me jump on it. What, you adding more? What?
I was gonna add 10.
Okay.
yeah, them ones are mad, bro.
Yeah.
Them ones are mad. Like, it's crazy.
No, in my gym,
and they
when
be
I
like, don't look, and you're just like,
Bro, when I see like in my gym, when someone's like in a scrunch leggings and that, I become a scroller. Because the girl might be squatting here, I'm on the machine here, you're there. The moment I do my set, I'm just because you gotta keep your head up. Because if you keep your head up, it looks like you're looking at it.
Bruv, I'm looking, and like, it's obviously I can't hide it in my face. I've never been able to hide it in my face when I'm looking. That's why I think I used to get in bare trouble when I was younger. Because I think I'm a sly starer, innit? Like I stare. And I don't realize
what 2022, you can't be a sly starer. You need to know where your eyes are, bro. End up in a TikTok video. Look at this guy looking at me.
In the background.
They
know what they do? They freeze it for that split second.
Yeah,
the caption zooms in.
Ain't that one of the Splurgeboys?
Then you know what they do? Splurgeboys. Look at me, splurging on the girl.
But all you have to do, I feel like nowadays, you just have to own it. Like, yeah, but I was looking. I was looking. You caught me red-handed.
I was looking. I see what I like.
I was looking, bro.
When's there like in front of
like even when I went gym today, like I was just like, and they just walked past me and just like, don't look. But after a while, I'm just like, who am I fooling, bro? Like, who am I fooling?
What gym do you train at?
Can't reveal that. You get me? Can't reveal that. I don't want people coming and trying to challenge me to that bare hard like workouts and that.
So trying to challenge you. They be like, Tyron, how many burpees give you now?
To be fair, I just took over his gym membership because he weren't going. So, but he wants it back now because he wants it back because sun's out. You get me? Sun's out, guns out. So,
so you go gym then?
I've been going. I started going about 3-4 weeks ago, a month ago.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get back into the routine. Do you know what I mean?
But to be fair, both man, you got decent like frames. You can see it. Like it's not like, you know what I'm saying.
Them men come from the balling days.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, like I'm lucky. I'm blessed that like my metabolism is good. You get me? I don't really like dump weight on, and I don't eat good either.
A lot of men after we stopped playing ball, a lot of men put on mad weight. Like crazy weight.
You know, you just get to that age where you start putting on some weight, but it's never really happened to me.
But you know what happens though, because think about it, like back in Brixton, you probably got like 3-4 days, and the amount of calories you're burning in that 2-hour training session, not including like camps and that, it's a madness. If we ever had these watches and we was tracking, we would have probably doing every session, I'd say about 1,500 calories, because we was running.
Yeah, but I don't get how people put on the weight though, because for example, with muscle memory, no, I get it, but as in, for example, like if you're someone that hasn't trained your whole life, for example, you're eating, your metabolism is kind of slow, whatever. When you like play a lot of sport, your metabolism is fast, isn't it? So as you get older, although like you might slow down and you might put on weight a bit more easily.
I don't think your metabolism changes.
Look like Paul Merson, bro.
No, but you know the problem is, remember now, let's say like you was playing football, basketball back in the day, and you was burning 4 times a week minimum 1,500 calories. Then people are still eating the same way, and now that you've taken away the time that they were spending in the evenings playing sports, they're snacking on top of that.
See, I'm different. I still eat, I
You
still
get
eat,
what I'm
I still eat the same.
And they're not active.
And I don't. No, but I'm not as active as I used to be.
Yeah, no, but metabolism's different to how active you are still.
He knows what that
100%.
wink is. He said, I'm not as active as I used to be.
I don't know what
Definitely not the same, but my metabolism is non-existent.
Serious.
No, mine is still firing, boy.
Non-existent.
I can't get fat. Like, literally, remember during lockdown, when I stopped training, I just got mager.
Do you eat better as well?
Yeah,
You eat
during
better.
lockdown, I got to 82
82.
kilos, yeah. I got mad skinny. And I got skinny easy.
I don't get fat. I just lose my ab definition. That's it. My ab definition disappears. That's why I know it's getting bad. I look in the mirror and I can't see no abs. I say, it's rough.
They say jumping in.
I might do 5.
What on this? You don't want to warm up on the 20s? No.
He's been gym already today. He's
Oh, okay.
No, I warm up in the 20s. You got to reserve all energy. Do you know what I mean?
T looks like he be smoking.
I have.
your eyes are just hazy, like, you know what that was? Listen,
I think the smoking helps the metabolism. Sometimes.
What do you think? That's what's keeping you lean, yeah?
Yeah, because can't bother to go to the fridge or something. I'll be too
What,
buzzing.
smoking what? Crack or what? People just
Crack.
Crack.
no, but crack keeps you proper in shape.
Does it?
Like, I've never seen a fat crackhead.
Alright.
That's true.
I've never seen a fat crackhead. That's
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
just
gonna
comes
say.
with a couple like
I know,
Side effects.
side effects. You can balance them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're buying crack over the food, bro. That's why they're skinny.
That's true still.
They're choosing the crack
They're
over
using
the
crack
food.
as a
bro.
fitness drug, you know? I need it in my life.
Is it regulation? I don't look regulation.
You know, there's a...
Got
Back in the day,
extra
they
sand
used
in
to
the bar.
Back in the day, there used to be like a fat burner, yeah, called ECA. And they made it illegal because a lot of people,
Made it illegal or illegal?
they ban it. So it's
Okay.
not... The ingredients are not illegal. So the first bit, ephedra, is in asthma tablets.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the first bit. The next bit is caffeine, then aspirin. So back in the day, what used to happen was people used to use this here and lose mad weight, but because the caffeine and the aspirin,
Aspirin thins your blood, innit?
yeah, so that you don't clot up because of the ephedra has some sort of effect. So what happened was people found out this could keep them up the whole day. Man, and your truck drivers and taxi drivers were rinsing it and trying to stay up the whole day. Then imagine you stayed up the whole day, then all of a sudden crash.
Yeah.
So accidents were happening. So they've had to, you know what I mean, take it off because people was substance abusing. So now you got on the internet, people are finding the exact calculations and going and buying
The individual bits.
Yeah, the individual bits, because you can buy the individual bits legally
And add it
and
together.
making it themselves. Yeah.
How do they work?
Huh?
How do they actually work?
So basically, on its own, it doesn't have the effect of making fat loss. But someone found out that mixing all three together helps burn body fat, and aspirin stops your thing from clotting, innit? So what's happening is now people have gone back online and found the exact dosage of how much ephedra you need from the capsules, mixing it and weighing it with. So what they'll do is like, I don't even want to say on camera because someone might go and
Put baking soda.
yeah. someone's gonna turn into Heisenberg. But they do the exact calculations, make it their own,
See, for me,
and
gym,
running with it.
for me, gym ain't that important.
Gym ain't that serious, bro.
It's not that serious.
It's not that serious.
I
Like,
turn to Breaking Bad just for
Bro.
a six pack.
like there's a sick trend at the moment that it's just like, it's crazy. Like on TikTok, all these young youths now, there's a drug called Psalms that came out past few years, like Chinese invented it. So it's not steroids, but it's close to. So anyway, now all these little young youths that are like 17, 18, they're posting this trend on TikTok where I used to look like this 6 months ago. Now,
What's the side effects though? Or no one knows because it's
no
so
one
new.
knows yet because it's so new. But loads of youths have been jumping on it, rinsing it out. But there's different versions. The strongest version makes you lose hair.
At 17.
Wow.
So
Wow. Well, you say that it's not that serious, but it's serious these days, man, because there's money in it, man.
that's why they're doing it. But the problem is, like, alright, imagine now, yeah, say us man are all in our 30s. These 17 and 18-year-olds, by the time they're 21, they're gonna look older than us. because the amount of drugs they put in their body.
And also you're stressing your body as well.
Stressing their body, yeah. So they're not naturally putting on the size they want, you know what I mean? While us, it's age muscle where it's come from a combination of the sports we used to play, the type of training we used to do like when we were younger over time. While them, like their ligaments and tendons and that has not been able to take that stress over time.
It's not fully developed. It's not fully developed either.
It's not fully developed.
Obviously the drugs thing is different to just getting in the gym and training, isn't it?
No, but I think like even like girls that get BBLs at like 19, 20, it's like, brother, you ain't even developed yet.
Yeah.
So the thing is like you're getting this, like whether you want to get a BBL is up to you, and it's your body. But when you're getting certain things when your body hasn't fully developed yet, it's a problem, because when your body does fully develop or when it does drop, what is it going to look like? So it's kind of similar with the man them. If you're doing all this, because remember, a lot of people who are doing steroids and whatever, they tend to do it like BBLs. When they're older, as in like, you know, like gym man that are like maybe 24, 5 to that, they start doing. I'm not saying I promote it, but at least like they've kind of given gym a go, innit? Like remember back in the day, people used to do steroids, would give gym a go. Their muscles that are not working or not growing, they'll just, I'm doing this. Whereas now people on the vibe of, I'm doing it from the jump. I forget trying. I'm just gonna, and then with the BBL and even I don't even know about this trend with the youths doing it. They're your favourite wrestlers like Macho Man.
Well, you know why they're one, innit? It was a combination of steroids and cocaine.
Yeah, steroids.
Because like back in the 80s and that, taking cocaine was fashionable. So it finally caught up on them.
But a lot of men again were using steroids as well.
Yeah, no, the combination of both is what took them out.
I think it's just a combination of just going super hard, you know what I mean? It's like everything, like super hard party, super hard workout, super hard live life, just super hard, isn't it? You're gonna like, it's gonna take its toll.
And the stress as well, just sometimes when you're in the limelight as well. Even I was gonna chat to you man about this as well, because obviously me and T went college, innit? So
for real.
Yeah, we went college together. So when she was telling me you were coming, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come on. But I was thinking there was that line, you know that 50 Cent line, White Star. Yeah. You were the man in high school, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Yeah. That always, the moment I heard that tune, yeah, I said I can't be a bum after college. Because man was popular in college, and I remember that line thinking, woo, it's rough, because the thing is, if you're popular in college, people look at you.
Oh, people wait for you to fall off.
I don't know if they wait for you to fall off,
but people wait for you to fall off.
It's more apparent if you do fall off.
Yes, exactly, it's more apparent you fall off. So for example, someone won't see you for years, yeah, and they'll be like,
damn, homie.
Yeah,
that's it. You was the man,
you just see man looking, see man like, what's good? Marv? Nah, I can't be Marv. Then you phone someone immediately. I man just saw Marv, you know. Impossible. It can never happen. So for example, I didn't know you done music like that.
In college?
Yeah, because in college I didn't know. So when I see you man doing the whole Splurgeboys thing and doing like producing and stuff, it's sick. So it's kind of like, how did you even get into that? Because a lot of the time I get that free shots. We get people emailing us saying, oh, I'm 19, I'm 20, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. How did you know what you were doing? I'm like, brother, I didn't. Like, I literally cut through.
The thing is, like, when you're that age, like, half of it is like you don't know what you're doing. Like, half of it is that's the good thing, because you don't know. So like, you end up just doing. You're going where the energy takes you, innit? Like,
what do you think? What do you think was the transition? Because obviously, like back in the day, all of us lot who used to play ball, our thing was we want to go to America. So what do you think? What age made you to say, "Rah, forget ball, put all my energy into this"?
You know what? It was like when I clocked here that I just clocked that basketball here would never be like basketball in America. Yeah. Then I thought, hey, do I really want to go to America? Because I weren't that tall, and then I was seeing people that I thought were sick over here going to America, and in America they were kind of not doing. Yeah, they were normal, and I just thought, you know what, like, and even over here I thought, like, there's politics, you got all of that, and then I started doing music, and I was just like, oh, do you know what, like, I kind of like with music that you can say. If you're an athlete, don't get me wrong, you can blow up and say something, but I don't know, like, you don't have a voice, like, you have a talent, but the talent's not like your perspective,
depending on your coach, on the system you play in, the team you play in.
And then obviously when it came to like, you know, like, especially like playing a sport, I think like when you're on your way to a game or something and the music that you got on in your headphones and that, it's still part of the same thing. So I never kind of felt like I left sport because I was just competing in somewhere else now. You know what I mean? And you take that same kind of
But how did you get into music? Because for me, for example, I just tried bare different things. That was my thing. As in, like, I tried radio. I tried a bit of, remember the internet acting thing. Like, literally, I just tried bare different things. And
That's starting to look heavy,
and just,
bro.
what's going on here?
Nice and easy. Work
Say
out.
nothing. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll take it down for you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, so I just tried bare things. I think with a lot of the youth today, like, I think, remember when we were younger, yeah, it's a bit, the pressure was a bit different. You could actually go away for a bit and no one would really notice. You could
there
cut
were no
through-
socials.
there's no socials, and you could cut through with just a normal trackie, like just a what. Now, like I was saying to Chiz the other day, everyone dresses the same now. When we were younger, we didn't dress like the older lot.
Yeah.
The older lot dressed different. You could see a man that was older than us by the way he dressed. Now, like 17-year-old, the 20-year-old, the 25-year-old, the 35-year-old, we're all dressing the same. McQueen's, this, that. It's mad.
Imagine at our age, let's say the same age as we are now, yeah. If we went back to the late 90s, when you come here, you would have come in a suit. I would have seen you shopping, like, let's say we were going to Iceland. The olders used to proper wear a suit to go food shopping. So that's how you
I've
knew.
never been a suit guy.
That's how you knew they were older.
Now you got to talk about the Africans, baby.
No, but that's how you knew the older, like
The uncles.
the older Caribbean men will wear the hat, and that's how they used to move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But our age group don't dress like that.
But you know, you just realise you don't need to. Like, the game ain't played like that no more, innit? Like, there became a point where it's like, even trying to sell products officially, like, it was done. Like, you start to see companies trying to be like more relatable. Like, they even have that like dumb message sometimes on the side of a carton. You know, just like dumbing, like, we just want to.
Yeah.
They just talk to you like they're your mate or something.
Even the socials.
Yeah,
a lot of the
it's
socials,
like play it down.
They speak like from a point of view.
Also, it's a lot of, it's based around the industries we're in though.
Yeah.
There's definitely like sections of this community or society where they don't dress like that. Like, to us, to them, I'm dressing young, innit?
But the thing is,
I know people that don't dress like me.
but the matter thing is, you say that, yeah. But I can't remember who was saying it, but someone was saying to me that most professions, everyone wants to be cool. So even if you've got a guy that's an accountant, a lawyer, on the weekend he tries to dress like he's like a drug dealer, if that makes sense. Not a drug dealer, you know what I mean? In terms of, it's like everyone wants to be in the same space. Even though certain guys that have good careers, but on a Saturday, Sunday, they're acting like they're bad, and you're like, bro, you have a good career. Why don't you just stick to your career and do you? It's like everyone wants to be in the same facet of like looking cool, looking trendy, looking like I've got money to blow, and it's like everything's kind of changed now. Like, so I feel like with the next gen, you can see that the rat race is mad though, because everyone needs to look like they're doing well or they've got money. Do you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Particular, bro. Like, this is as much as you think you know the world. Like, we're around the same people mostly.
No, but
like, the same kind of people all the time.
I hear you, but remember, I've been a suit man. See what I'm saying? I've worked at Canary
Yeah,
Wharf
but
Liverpool
you're still
Street.
from the ilk.
No, I hear you, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying even the people
The
that I've
Canary
worked
Wharf thing
with.
was a lie. It was a lie. Like, you're from the same
Man
place,
said it
we're
was a
from it,
lie.
like,
Man was
you
there.
had a
know.
good job in it, but you're still from the ilk. Man, that's what I mean, innit?
This was man said I'm a liar, you know.
That's what I mean. Like, it's
So
weird.
the suit
We
was
are
the
from
front.
the same
No, but
thing.
bro,
We like the
cover
same
up.
things.
No,
innit?
but I hear
no
you.
matter what job you get.
But I'm saying, but
Most
even at work, for example, like even some of the white people around were like, yes, I have a black friend. I'm trendy. It's like everyone wants to be like trendy, bro. You'd be surprised, bro. That's why even like people like Central C and whatever will pop because white brothers all around the UK will look at a man and be like, I can relate to him. You can't really, but because he looks at you, you can relate now.
Sometimes it's not that important to them. They just like it. You know, like they're not following. They're not mad invested. It's just like something that it's just light entertainment, and then they go back to their life anyway. And then they still do the other thing as well. Like they still do the nice family. They still do the suit and whatever. But they can just appreciate it for what it is to them.
No, I'm talking about the youth. I'm not talking about like people who have got families. But I'm talking about like, you know, like for example, if you go to like, you see Cool Tees drop something and all the kids run into Cool Tees, or you see like even the trap star dropped the other day, you can see, unfortunately, I can't say unfortunately, but like in terms of the population, we're very small in terms of the black population. We're like what, 2-3%.
2-3%.
So most of the kids are not going to be black
It's
kids.
like-
it's
it's
not a
just-
problem, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, a lot of the kids, it's like, it's a representation most times. If you listen to music and I see black kids or a black person, I'll gravitate to it. If you're white and you hear music, you like the genre, if you see someone that looks like you gravitate to it more because you're like, sick, I'm involved.
It's like
kind
the
of.
other day I was watching an interview on so there's a podcast with Big Bank and DJ Scream, Atlanta-based podcast, and they had Sada Baby. He's from Detroit, so they were asking him about Eminem, and he was saying that raw, they respect Eminem, but saying amongst the Detroit man them, they wouldn't class him as their GOAT. So they're saying that commercial wise, Eminem might be in the greatest rappers, but they're saying that in our city, on the other hand, us man don't see him as that guy. It's only because of.
Yeah, but you can relate that to over here.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
There's
But they were
men
saying
that
that
are doing their thing,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't necessarily
Yeah,
say
listen.
that.
Yeah,
That's my representative.
So
that artist
they've
represents
kind
me.
of linked it to when someone must have said Gucci Mane is in the top 5 all time,
Impossible.
and the next person said nah. Then the
I remember that.
other person said hear him out, because obviously when you're driving listening in your car, do you play Eminem?
Sometimes I hear you.
You get what I'm saying?
But I don't play Gucci either though.
No, but that's the thing. Gucci is more out there. So like, even if right now, even if you don't listen to Gucci like that, you might catch him on someone's tune. You might catch him on a remix.
And also Gucci's a founder of, like, when you listen to that
They
trap rap.
basically say
Like,
that Gucci is like the greatest.
Years ago.
He's the greatest
Yeah.
Atlanta A&R of all time, because he's brought in so much people.
Yeah,
to the game.
if you look at
Years
trap,
ago.
if you look at trap, is for me growing up. I remember T.I., Young Jeezy, Gucci. Those are the three that like.
They tried
when you
to
talk
make
about, and then Future came up. Future kind of came just after, but Future's run has been amazing.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, Young Jeezy, that time, Fuck Motivation 101, when that album came out, bro, that changed a lot. Even the way the beats were made. Obviously, you man make beats, innit? So you must be able to hear them beats. You must hear beats differently though, because you know what I'm saying.
You must be able to pick up every little instrument.
Man, the hi-hat and that. Man, know about them thing there, you get me?
So the snares and
I was
808s.
never even a crazy Jeezy fan.
Serious.
Oh, for real?
I liked a couple of them.
Yeah.
If you listen
Wait,
to
Gucci over Gucci for me.
nah, I think you'll say that.
Gucci's
but-
an attitude though. It's an
Impossible.
attitude, bro. It's an
Yeah.
attitude. It's like for me, I don't even like. Don't get me wrong. Like I've always made like music for as long as I can remember now. So like I can appreciate good music, but like there ain't no such thing as good music. Like it's subjective in it. So ultimately, like
True.
when
Everyone's
yeah, like, and then especially once you can make music, like I don't rate someone who can make music. Like I rate someone who wants to make music more than I rate someone who can make music. Because you can make music, innit? Like you can draw it in with no heart.
But you know what it is?
It can sound like you know that people will make a tune, it sounds right, and something's missing. What's missing? Like what's missing is that thing.
You
See
said
what I'm saying?
you said something before about how you can relate to an artist.
Yeah.
So before, at the early part of, let's say like the 06 days of Jeezy and that, I could relate to Jeezy and them times because of certain things. You get what I'm saying? But once I've kind of grown out of that style of things, and once his music's gone into another direction, it's like I listen to him, but it doesn't have the same. It doesn't hit me the same way. But you see, like Gucci on the other hand, I could be having a bad day, and I'm driving. Gucci tune comes on, I hear the beat, I'm like,
Nah, see,
on my way to the gym, I'm hyped now. Like he's gassed me up. Like he just hits
don't
you.
give a f,
He
and
hits
that's
you.
what I like about
He
it.
hits you right where you need to be.
You don't
hit,
even
so,
care
like,
that
it
he's
just
not even
gasses
that
you.
good.
Yeah.
that's it, and that's the thing. See, that's the difference with me, because I listen to music in a different way. Yeah, not in a way, but he's not good.
Yeah, but
So-
he don't care.
No, I hear you, but
And
that's what I'm
that's
saying. But for me, when I listen to certain artists, like it's like certain man are just not like good, but because they're not good, it makes them sound good. Like, you know, that's whatever.
But no,
But you're buying into a man.
what's
You're
good?
buying into a
What's
man's
good?
confidence.
No, but the thing is, you know,
What is good?
no, but
Gucci's
the thing is,
basically,
you say
what
As
these.
in like rapping ability.
You know when they say talent outworks, when they say right, if talent doesn't work hard work beats talent. Gucci's basically hard work.
Bro, do you
Because
see?
he
but
thought he-
I-
Just
put that music does
Yeah.
make exactly.
No,
Not
but
that
you know
you're
what it
good.
is,
volume.
And he
But
puts
Gucci's
that
got-
bare volume.
Gucci's
No, but he's got good
what
hits in the
Gucci's
volume.
got in
Yeah,
it.
he's got good
Brother,
hits in the volume.
yes, sir. Brother, how many
Volume.
take, brother? This brother's got about 965 mixtapes. How many of them are good? Like, name me 20 good Gucci tracks. Give me 25 out of the 906 mixtapes. That's what I'm saying. Like, brother, it's ridiculous.
If he's got one in the whole catalogue,
but
it hits you.
You know
it
what I'm
goes back
saying?
to-
You
it
can
goes-
have one. One is one, innit? But I'm saying, for example, we're just talking about Jeezy and Gucci, for example. And I'm saying, for example,
No, but you see,
Fuck
like-
Motivation 101,
Yeah.
yeah, as an album in general, like, it's mad. And the thing is, I know what you're saying about
Well, you see,
the
like,
time when
if-
the album came out, yeah,
Yeah.
it hits you a particular way,
Yeah.
yeah. But I can still, for example, you can grow out of music.
No, I
As
still
in,
listen to that.
but then you can go back and it
Yeah.
takes you back to
Yeah.
that moment where like you first heard it, like even Michael Jackson songs, or Oasis, Wonderwall Oasis.
Yeah.
Is it Wonder? Yeah. Like Blur and all them kind of songs. You can remember like I'm ready to the Capital FM when I was younger, but it's still a tune. I'm not gonna say because I've grown out of it, it's not a tune anymore. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it goes back to what I was saying, like on the same kind of platform where they've had a talk before about Gucci and Jeezy, like the same people that are on that platform, and they were saying like if you go to Atlanta now, in general, more man rate Gucci higher than Jeezy.
Yeah, because Jeezy's transitioned now.
Not even only that. One, Gucci's brought
more
people into the game. Gucci is more relatable to the culture out there. You get what I'm saying?